Hello all and welcome back. Today I thought would rank all of the DC animated movie universe movies from worst to best. I'm counting all the movies from both the New 52 animated universe and the Tomorrowverse animated movies because they are heavily connected and similar in concept. I love these universes, and I don't think there's a animated movie that isn't at least decent on this list. And in my opinion, every movie is at least good in the New 52 animated universe. Remember, just my opinion, not the right opinion, and I'd love to hear yours in the comments. Last place, Constantine, House of Mystery. A weird one, but this short animated movie is essentially about Constantine in between the end of the DCAMU and the Tomorrowverse, where he is in a mysterious house with allies like Etrigan, Zatanna, and others where he must escape, and in the end, he encounters the Spectre. It's just about a decent little movie, and that's all I can say about it. 25th place, Justice League War World. It's not really a Justice League story, but more the Trinity, being Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, all trapped in different time zones. Superman is in the 1950s, Batman fighting in War World itself, and Wonder Woman in the Wild West, before they come together. Mongol and the White Martian serve as villains, with heroes like Martian Manhunter, Lobo, and Jonah Hex joining the heroes. It's a fine story overall that sets up the coming Crisis on Infinite Earths trilogy. 24th place, Legion of Superheroes. Should have been called Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes, but it's a decent, nearly good story. Supergirl must team up with the Legion of Superheroes, including love interest Brainiac 5, to stop the original evil Brainiac. And yeah, it works, and sets up the coming Crisis story too. 23rd place, Justice League Dark. The first good entry on this list, but it's not too memorable for me. The story is the Justice League investigating some strange deaths leading to the formation of the Justice League Dark, being Constantine, Zatanna, Deadman, Etrigan, Swamp Thing, and Black Orchid. And they encounter villains Felix Faust and Destiny. It's a good lineup, and story just not great or memorable. 22nd place, Justice Society World War II. Another good entry about the Flash going back in time and encountering the Justice Society during World War II, consisting of Wonder Woman, Jay Garrick Flash, Hawkman, Black Canary, Hourman, and Dr. Fate as they battle Nazis and even an evil Aquaman, and encounter the Earth 2 Superman. Again, good, but not great. But I like that it introduced the villain Brainiac, as well as sowed the seeds for the coming Crisis on Infinite Earths trilogy with the multiverse stuff. 21st place, Green Lantern, Beware My Power. Good stuff again with the John Stewart Green Lantern, along with Green Arrow, Vixen, and Martian Manhunter as they investigate the death of the Green Lantern Corps, encountering different characters like the Thanagarians, Adam Strange, Despero, among others, as they villains like Sinestro and eventually Parallax, aka the Hal Jordan Green Lantern. I'd say this movie is a little underrated personally. 20th place, Wonder Woman Bloodlines. A solo Wonder Woman prequel about her origin and meeting Steve Trevor and battling villains like Veronica Cale, Silver Swan, Cheetah, Giganta, Dr. Poison, and others. And yeah, it's good standard stuff. Not the greatest, but defiantly far from the worst. 19th place, Justice League Throne of Atlantis. A good Justice League sequel that works as an Aquaman story as well as the Justice League, along with Aquaman and Mera must stop Aquaman's nemesis characters being Orm, aka Ocean Master, and Black Manta from a full-scale Atlantean invasion of Earth. It's a good adaptation of the Throne of Atlantis comic story that it's based on. 18th place, Batman Bad Blood. The third Batman DCAMU movie, and despite being the weakest, it's still a damn good time. The story is that Bruce Wayne Batman is apparently dead, and Dick Grayson becomes Batman along with allies the Damian Wayne Robin, Batwoman, and Batwing, as they battle the villainous League of Shadows led by Talia al Ghul with the Heretic and other Batman villains. It's a good adaptation of the latter part of Grant Morrison Batman comic run, something I am a big fan of. 17th place, Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Now, the first great movie on this list, and the movie that started the Tomorrowverse, DCAMU. It's a good Superman origin story where he comes to Metropolis, meets Lois Lane, and allies Lobo, sort of, and Martian Manhunter, and battles villains Lex Luthor and Parasite in a great fun movie and start to the Tomorrowverse. 16th place, Justice League War. From the start of the Tomorrowverse to the start of the New52 DCAMU, where the Justice League, consisting of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, Shazam, and Cyborg, team up to fight off Darkseid and his invading parademons in an epic story based of the New52 Justice League run's start, which I love, and despite it started the first universe, it isn't the first project which we'll get to. Joint 14th and 15th place. Son of Batman and Batman vs. Robin. Movies. Son of Batman, based off a lot of the earlier Grant Morrison Batman comic stuff, is Batman encountering his son Damian Wayne, the future Robin and son of Talia al Ghul, along with Nightwing, where they must battle Deathstroke and his army of Man-Bats after Deathstroke killed Ra's al Ghul, who was Damian's grandfather, and yeah, it's a great movie in time, with the sequel, Batman vs. Robin, being loosely based off Scott Snyder's Court of Owls storyline, which I loved, with Batman battling the Damian Wayne Robin with Nightwing, his ally, and also the Court of Owls cult, and it's another strong, great movie, just as great as the previous Batman movie and natural continuation. Joint 12th and 13th place. Teen Titans vs. Justice League and Teen Titans: The Judas Contract. Another duo of awesome movies, with the first movie being the Teen Titans consisting of Damian Wayne Robin, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, and Blue Beetle battling the Justice League processed by the villain Trigon in epic fashion. With Lex Luthor's Legion of Doom present, it makes for an awesome watch. And the sequel, The Judas Contract, is just as great based off the classic Marv Wolfman comic of the same name, with the lineup joined Nightwing by Terra, as well as Bumblebee, Kid Flash, and Arsenal in a flashback must fight Deathstroke and Brother Blood. 11th place. Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay. Another great entry in this consistent New52-based universe, and it's about Amanda Waller's Suicide Squad, consisting of a lineup of Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Bronze Tiger, Captain Boomerang, Copperhead, Killer Frost, and others must go after a get-out-of-jail-free card on a mission where they encounter different villains like Vandal Savage, Silver Banshee, Professor Pig, and final villain, Reverse Flash, in an epic, awesome story. 10th place. Justice League: The Flashpoint Paradox. The first god-tier entry on this list and the best adaptation of Jeff Johns' Flashpoint comic book, even better than the Flash movie and TV series loose versions. This movie is more of a Flash movie than Justice League movie, and after the Flash and the Justice League defeat both the Rogues and Reverse Flash, the Flash wakes up in the Flashpoint universe, where Thomas Wayne is a killer Batman, Superman is locked away in a cell, and Wonder Woman and Aquaman lead the Amazon and Atlanteans to a global world-ending war, ending with the Flash, with that universe's heroes, and his final showdown with Reverse Flash. It's a great adaptation, and the Flash's actions create the DCAMU universe in the end. Joint 8th and 9th place. Batman: The Long Halloween, Part 1 and 2. Not only is this a perfect adaptation of Jeff Loeb's Batman: The Long Halloween comic, where Batman, Commissioner Gordon, and Harvey Dent team up to bring down the mob and solve the Holiday Killer murders, encountering many villains like Catwoman, Joker, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, and others, ending with Harvey Dent becoming Two-Face, but makes this adaptation great is, like the comics, it's long and epic. But also, it changes the ending slightly about the killer twist, which is awesome. Joint 6th and 7th place. Death of Superman and Reign of the Supermen. A epic duo of movies starring Superman and the Justice League based off the 90s Death and Return of Superman story arc. But I think these movies do the story much better. Death of Superman is Superman, the Justice League, Air doing their best, along with Lex Luthor battling Doomsday, ending like the comic with Superman and Doomsday epically killing each other. Reign of the Supermen has 4 Supermen appear to replace him, being Superboy, Steel, the Eradicator, and Cyborg Superman. As it's revealed, Cyborg Superman is working for the universe's big bad Darkseid, and eventually, as Superman epically returns in his black suit and teams up with the heroes, they stop Cyborg Superman and his invasion. Great stuff, and it sets up the final movie in this universe perfectly. 5th place, Batman Hush. Like Batman the Long Halloween movies, this adapts Jeff Loeb's other best Batman comic book, and in my opinion, the best Batman comic story ever, being Batman Hush. The plot is Batman and Catwoman, along with allies like Nightwing, investigating who the mysterious Hush is, who is attempting to destroy Batman, and encountering villains like the Joker, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Riddler, Bane, and others. Despite it only being one movie, so it only adapts the majority of the comic, it keeps in the best parts, being the Batman-Catwoman romance, the epic Batman vs. Superman battle, Batman nearly killing the Joker, and the ending and its twist with Hush's identity being slightly different from the comics, which I love. And what makes this entry higher than The Long Halloween is it keeps just the best parts of the comics, and makes the story tighter and work just as well as the long comic it's based on. Joint top place, Justice League Dark Apocalypse War and the Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths trilogy. The cream of the crop of DC animation, in my opinion. These movies are the finale of their respective universes and the DCAMU in general. Starting with Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, it's essentially the entire Justice League going to battle Darkseid in a final showdown, which doesn't go well, causing Earth to fall, and the Teen Titans, Suicide Squad, Justice League Dark, and Lex Luthor being involved with many characters' deaths happening, culminating in the remaining heroes battling Darkseid in an epic final confrontation, and the Flash, like in the Flashpoint movie, must reset things, leading to the end of the New 52 DCAMU and the creation of the Tomorrowverse, whose climax we will talk about. The Crisis on Infinite Earths trilogy is, too, amazing climax with all Tomorrowverse heroes. Whether it's the Earth 1 Justice League, Earth 2 Justice Society, the future Legion of Superheroes, or Legion of Doom, they are all here along with many background heroes, like the evil crime syndicate, as they combat the Crisis, joined by the Monitor and battle Big Bad Anti-Monitor. It adapts the Flash and Supergirl's epic deaths from the amazing classic Crisis on Infinite Earths original comic book and its story perfectly. Towards the trilogy end, it even goes back to the events of Justice League Dark Apocalypse War to tie into that. Also does what the Justice League Warworld movie didn't do and properly assembles the Justice League. It's not just a send-off and finale for the Tomorrowverse and DCAMU in general, but also a nice send-off for some other universes with both the Super Friends universes from the past and DCAMU having a nice little scene, each ending things off for all universes perfectly. Thanks for tuning in. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, this is the Easy Nerd, signing off.